media, again, this is being recorded, so when you have a question, please raise your hand. I'll bring the microphone to you, and you'll speak into the microphone. Coach, some opening comments from you.
Yeah, I mean, I thought our guys played hard. You know, the quarterback from Catholic came out and made a bunch of really good plays. We just couldn't cut the lead. Once they got ahead by a couple touchdowns, we couldn't cut the lead to get a turnover or just stop. That made it tough. But I thought our guys played extremely hard, and I'm proud of our senior group. You know, early in the year, I think we improved a bunch as a team as the year went on.
Questions?
Coach, what was so difficult, like what proved to be so difficult? Had y'all not seen a passing game the way they throw it, or what proved so difficult in stopping the pass?
Yeah, they do a good job with the timing routes. The receivers made some good plays, and I thought the quarterback tonight threw some really good balls. You know, he has all year, but he looked really good tonight, and we couldn't get much pressure on him. So when we did, he was able to kind of get outside the pocket or make a play with his feet. So I just thought he played really well tonight, and he made some good catches, and he made some good throws.
Coach, here in the back. You and Kay can tack on as well, but of course y'all passed the ball a little more this season. How much do you attest to maybe a slight change in your offense getting you back here to the dome?
Yeah, I mean, we thought it more, and then I thought Caden has played really well all year. You know, I think he ran for like 150 yards, made some good passes tonight. It's just one of the things that we were playing catch up. It felt like the whole game, and it was tough. We had a turnover or two, and we never got the ability to cut it to like a score and put a little bit more pressure on them. And the quarterback and the receivers and the whole offense played really well.
Just to the players, just talk about the experience of getting to play in the Dome today. I know it's not really the result you guys wanted, but it's a special place to play. Just how was the experience playing at home?
It was good to get back in the Dome. You know, that's always a goal for us to get back in the Dome. And of course, ain't glad we won it, but you know, it was a good environment to play in.
I'm just happy to do it with my brothers. I know we didn't get the win today, but we played our heart out. It was definitely a big crowd, and I got to do it with my family, so it was fun.
This is the first time going, so it was very electrifying and new.
Questions?
Coach, you come out in the third quarter and y'all had like a 19-play drive, lasted almost 10 minutes. Was that like, hey, we got to try to score and keep their offense off the field, or did it just kind of work out that way?
Well, we knew we had to have a chance. We knew we had to go down right there and score. Truth is, we didn't want to take as much time off the clock because we were down a little bit more. But the key after that was to be able to either get onside, which we almost got, but we might have hit the guy before, or get a stop, and then we'd have a chance. You know, that's a normal drive for us. The problem was we were down 17 points. So it made it tough because we got behind by double digits and it was hard to get back in the game.
Coach, as far as the Catholic offense, was it what you guys expected, maybe a little bit better, or it was very difficult for you guys to kind of contain what they were doing? Was it what you were expecting?
We had a little bit of trouble lining up, and that was the issue. I'm not exactly sure. We knew the quarterback was really good. I mean, before the starter, and on film, he was the best guy we've seen all year. We knew their receivers might not have been the most explosive guys, but as far as routes and catching the football, they were really good. I mean, I don't know if they were explosive as Carr, but they were still explosive type of guys, and really good routes, and had caught a lot of balls, 50-50 balls, a lot of balls in space, and they did that tonight too.
Question.
Coach, I know you had a couple tough years back, but how you can see about this year, how y'all bounce back and get back in the Dome and see if y'all have a good future going forward?
Yeah, I'm proud of this group. You know, our senior group, you know, I think we have about 20 guys, and I'm proud of this group because last year I felt like we didn't finish the year the way we were supposed to. First time in the last few years, and I thought this group did a really good job. We had some tough losses, learned from them. First week of the season, and then Curtis came back and played well, like the last 6 or 7 games of the year. So I'm proud of this senior group, proud of this team getting us back here. Just didn't go our way tonight.
Questions?
For the defensive players, I'm curious what it was like for you guys out there going up against the offense. Obviously, I know Daniel threw the ball around a little bit, they had a nice little rushing attack too. So just talk about their balance and how maybe just kind of kept you guys all balanced tonight.
It was something we really focused on, and we tried our best, but those minor things that we needed to fix, and we'll get it next year.
Guys, what do you, and players, what do y'all take from this experience in the UAC?
We got to do little things right, because if we don't, we're going to lose big games like this.
Question? I'm sorry.
I just think we got to move forward and focus on next year. Even though I won't be here, I'm pretty confident inside the lower class that, he'll get us back to the dome.
Like Caden said, it's the little things, and we need to get those fixed before off season, and so we can be prepared for every other game.
Questions?
Matt, for you, we were kind of talking before you guys came in. You guys put up over 420 yards of rushing tonight. I mean, how rare is it to have that kind of statistical night on the ground and yet still come up short on the scoreboard?
Yeah, no, I just saw that on the way over here. Usually if you rush for 400 yards, you don't give you like 24 points. It was a weird night. We just kind of got behind the 8 ball. We had to get out of what we do a little bit. Maybe had a turnover, especially the one in the second half. That was on us. That was on us. It was a bad play call. So, I thought we played well on offense at times. Kind of had to get out of it a little bit, but at the end we still made some plays. But yeah, no, that's a weird night. We rushed 400 yards, we beat about 24 points in New Zealand.
Question?
Coach, you had a great season. What adjustment will you make going forward into even the summer?
Well, I think we're going to have like 16 starters back. And the kids talked about it. There's always some things you can improve on. The biggest deal is to improve on the little mistakes that we were making from alignment standpoints and a few things offensively that may have stopped some drives. But for the most part, I think this group worked extremely hard and they battled. And if you do that, you're going to have a chance to win football games, you're going to have a chance to win state championships. But there's always some little tweaks and different things that we can do to make us better. Good news is we'll have a bunch of guys back. Bad news, that doesn't guarantee anything. This next senior group's going to have to come out like this one did and be hungry enough to compete and get themselves. Season's long, all season's long, so there's a lot of things that can happen. But yeah, we'll get ourselves ready for next year and have a chance to compete.
Okay, players, maybe a closing comment from you four guys about the game and maybe to your coach. And coach, you have the final word.
It was tougher than I thought it would be, and both teams worked extremely hard.
Of course, the outcome ain't come as planned, but I enjoyed playing the game, and it was just a fun environment to play in.
As juniors and next year, we have to take the lead and bring us back over here. So we'll have to work extra hard in the summer and off season and during the season next year as well. We got to do better next year. Hopefully, we get the same outcome, but we'll win this time.
Final word, coach.
Yeah, it was a tough one, but Catholic played really well. They deserved to win the game tonight. They made a bunch of plays, and then they made enough plays on defense in a few situations that let them extend the lead. So I'm proud of our group. I'm proud of the senior group for getting us back to a state championship game. And I know that we'll be back. So just proud of this team, proud of this group, and it just didn't work out tonight.
Coach, thank y'all very much.